Welcome back, everyone. Sorry I haven't posted in 3 days, I think it was. But never mind that. We're going to be doing some balloons today, and we're going to be doing some Minecraft later. So 2 videos today, and you might notice that I'm leaking lives, and you're thinking, why are you leaking lives? Well, I don't start with enough money to get myself an open, and now I have enough. And Open's going to stall us for a solid couple of rounds, and the only things he's going to leak are the camos. And now, the reason why this is helpful is because most of the camels they spawn are red. And the reds, they don't take that much health, they don't take enough to kill me. So we want to be ready for the leads as soon as possible, because the leads are the things that actually take health. So I'm happy to leak those lives, you don't have to worry if you're leaking those. And Oben's just going to hold you off from everything but the camos, because the camos are mostly just reds, blues, greens, and you'll be able to take that health. But the next play is we're going to get a ninja, just to make sure we don't lose all of our lives, but we can still leak a couple camos here and there, and they shouldn't be too much of a problem. As you can see, the ninja's taking them out pretty well. And so the late game plan here is we're gonna go for like a druid kind of army. We're gonna get like 6 of them, 5 to buff the main one, and the main one's obviously gonna do the damage. And but in the meantime, before we go for that stuff, we are actually going to get a wizard. And the reason I'm getting this wizard is because camo leads come on wave 30, I think. And that's, I don't know about you, but that's pretty early for me. And my favorite guy to pop camo leads is either somebody who pops leads with the camo detection monkey village, or a wizard, because the wizard can pop camos and can pop leads. And you're gonna leak a couple lives here, but you don't have to worry about that, because it should be fine. All you need to get is Ninja Discipline by round 11, and you should be good till like at least round 15. So we're gonna get this ninja a little bit upgraded. We're gonna get Sharp Shurikens next, and Sharp Shurikens and Seeking Shurikens, as you guys know, are a very, very strong combo, because the Sharp Shurikens can go through a lot of bloons, and the Seeking Shurikens just find blooms on the map to pop. So if we get that, we're solid for a couple of rounds. But the thing about alternate bloons rounds is you gotta be ready, like, very quickly. It's not that hard once you get everything, like, set up, but the start is tough in alternate bloons rounds. So I'm gonna wanna, like, I don't recommend farming in alternate bloons rounds. You're gonna wanna get as much popping power as you can, as quick as you can. And that's why I got this guy Caltrops, because just to add that extra popping power. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get Intense Magic and Monkey Sense on the Ninja for that extra camo popping power, because we're lacking a little bit, although the Ninja is pretty good. And then we're going to get Fireball for that extra lead popping power, because all these random things are going to start coming. You guys are going to see, you've probably already noticed already that leads have come before 28, and regens are coming way more often than they usually do. And it's just tough. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to get Wall of Fire. And once we get that, we're gonna buy 2 things, and they're both the same thing. I go to this strategy a lot, and the reason I do that is because it's very these 2 specific guys that I'm going. It's not the whole strategy, but I'm gonna get 2 Moab bombs, and the reason I'm doing this is because, well, they're good for the early Moab. And the reason I like that is because often when you're doing a strategy, especially in a round like alternate bloons rounds, you're so focused on just getting by every round because everything's so crazy that you kind of forget about round 40. And it doesn't only happen in alternate bloons rounds, it happens in everything. So I personally like to be very ready for it. So what I like to do is I like to get 2 Moab Maulers. Or often I like to get 1, but in this round the Moab is going to be fortified because it's alternate bloons rounds. So we need to be prepared. And if I don't get these two Moab Maulers, there's actually a very good chance that this guy gets by me. See, as you guys can see, I was right about wave 30 being camo leads. In fact, even though I got the wizard, I may not be fully ready for this. Did we leak anything? Oh, we didn't. We barely didn't leak. So we're going to get a missile launcher. And then we're going to get another missile launcher. And we got 2 missile launchers now. And then we're going to get these guys both Moab Maulers. And that should make wave 40 a breeze, hopefully. I may be wrong about that. It is a 45 BFBs. I mean, not BFB, Moab. So I may be wrong, but it should be relatively easy. Alright, so we got the Moab Mauler. We're gonna need the next Moab Mauler now. Right there. We don't make much money on wave 34. Actually, we make a little bit. Alright, so we got the Moab Mauler. So now that we got those two, we're gonna get double shot. And double shot's just for like, because as you guys may notice, because we've been spending all our money on this, we don't have that much camo bottom power. Like, you guys may have seen some of the camos are getting by. Like, even now that I got double shot, that was kind of sketchy. If I didn't get double shot there, we might have actually died. So, just be careful. Get double shot before wave 35 and wave 36 is camo regens. So, this double shot's kind of crucial to this strategy. And the next step is going to be, I don't know if we'll be able to get it before the Moab. We might be able to. Yeah, we probably should be able to. We're going to get Dragon's Breath. And the reason I get this guy is because it makes the camo leads a lot easier. And obviously you want to be ready for all those crazy kinds of guys. And it's just a big amount of popping power. And its only weakness is magic. And my only worry right now would really be camo magic, because the only thing that could touch that would be the ninja. But for now, we should be good. And now that we've got the Dragon's Breath, the next play is we're going to remove this and we're going to bring in our first druid. We're going to put him here, and this guy is actually going to be a top half. We're going to go up the top half to Ball Lightning. Now, as you guys can see, this Moab we popped it already. Leaked literally nothing. We're going to go top half, Heart of Thunder. We're going to get Druid of the Storm. And then we're going to start getting the other druids to buff. So we got Druid of the Storm. And you guys obviously know, the only thing that's better than pushing back than this thing is like downdraft and stuff like that. The Druid of the Storm is very good. So we're going to start squeezing in the druids and getting the positioning down. So I'm going to do one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. And then behind all of them, I'm going to go Monkey Village. I'm going to get this guy bigger radius and re-go Walker for now. So we're going to give all these guys Druid Reach, just to make sure that everything's hitting this guy. It looks like it is. Everything's also in the range of the this, and two of these druids are in range of open. That's very helpful. We want that. And for these druids, you're actually going to go down the middle path as well as the bottom path. You don't want the top path for these guys, because Thorns. You want Heart of Oak with as many of them as you can, because in alternate bloons rounds, there's a lot of regrowths, and you just don't want them. You want them dead. So that's what we're doing. We're getting that so we can stop them. So we're gonna just get all these guys to a 0, 2, 3, and then we'll start upgrading them to Pop Lust. But I actually think in between the Pop Lust, in between this and the Pop Lust, I'm gonna get this Jungle Drums and Radar Scanner. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that, because we want these guys to attack fast and be able to hit camos for when camo regrows come. We want to stop them. As you guys can see, this round was 2 fortified Moabs, and it was not even a challenge. We, destroyed them. So we got Jungle Drums now on these guys, and we're gonna get Radar Scanner. And then that's all we need from the village. We're not upgrading that anymore, I don't think. And so now we're gonna start getting Pop Lust. So I'm gonna get Pop Lust on 2 of them maybe, and then save up for a Bloom Jitsu. That might be what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure it all out. I don't have this strategy fully down, but all I know is once you get the Pop Lust, it's pretty easy till round 63, I think. And then it's gonna get, I wanna have the Bloom Jitsu by round 63. That's all I know. Alright, so we're kind of close to another Pop Lust. Once we get this, yeah, it's definitely going to be a breeze for a long time. See, the BFB comes on wave 54 because it's alternate bloons rounds, which is way earlier than expected, which is another reason I got the Moab Maulers, because they're just way better. And they just help a lot for when these things come unexpected. Because on wave 60, actually, when you may think the regular BFB is coming, it's actually a fortified BFB, which is tough. So it's not fun. It's really not. But we should be ready for it. I think. I might be wrong with that, but I think we're pretty ready. We're gonna get all of these guys to Pop Lust actually before we get the Bloon Jitsu, because apparently we can afford to. I didn't realize how much money we'd be getting. And we're not gonna have Bloon Jitsu in time for this fortified BFB, so we better hope that the Pop Lusts come in clutch, because they're who's going to be all my damage. we got all the pop blasts. Actually, we may have Bloonjitsu in time. I doubt it, though. How much money does Wave 59 give us? Wave 59 is tough, isn't it? Isn't it like a ton of camos? Or is that 79? No, wait, 79... Wait. 59 is the camo leads, isn't it? So it's probably going to be camo regens leads? Yeah. Oh, but we got Bloonjitsu. But he's not very helpful for the camo regen leads, but he'll be helpful for this. Fortified BFB. That's sketchy. I don't like to see that. It spawns all those fortified mobs, and oh, they're coming back around, but we were ready for it, and we took it out. And the next step here is we're going to actually save up for a ball lightning. And I'm going to pray that this ball lightning is able to do the work that it needs to do, because I'm spending a lot of freaking money on it. And if it doesn't do what it needs to do, then I honestly don't know what to say. After the ball lightning, we are going to be going for a helicopter. And the reason I'm doing this is because you may notice that the balloons are kind of getting far. So I'm thinking I want to get something to push them back. So I'm going to go either bottom path or middle path. I may go middle path for a downdraft and then get pursuit on it because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to move it around with my mouse. I'm thinking that's the play, because if I get pursuit, if I go middle path, it also allows me to hit camos instead of going bottom path, because no matter what, I'm getting pursuit. So if I go bottom path, I won't be able to get camo. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go middle path. Alright, so we got an IFR, we got quad darts, we got pursuit. So now I don't have to do anything for him, and he'll clutch up. He'll do what he needs to do. Hopefully I can get downdraft by 68. I think it should help for that. Because it's not really like any tough waves anymore except 76 and 78 and 80 and 79. So basically from 76 to 80. But there's just gonna be like a lot of chunky balloons, and because we've been so worried about getting all the different types, we don't just have like a crazy amount of popping power. So I'm hoping that downdraft can keep them at bay long enough for me to do the damage I need to. And on top of him, I'm gonna get a sniper right. Let's put him right next one so they can be friends. And we're gonna give this sniper. We want camo detection, so we're gonna get night vision goggles, shrapnel shot, faster firing, and even faster firing. What this is going to do is it's just going to give us that extra bit of popping power that we need for those camos, because we have a lot of camo popping power, but 76 is a huge rush of camos, and I just like to make sure that it doesn't absolutely slaughter me. So we're actually going to go really far with this guy. We're going to go semi-automatic, and I'm thinking actually I go full auto on this sniper. That's expensive, but it might be worth it. Because he shoots a lot of bullets at them. Snipers do a decent amount of damage, especially with shrapnel shot. It'll like do a lot of shots, and then on top of it, there's like more bullets flying out of that. Hopefully I can get him a full auto before 76, otherwise I think we're screwed. I might be wrong with that. We might be more ready than I think, but... And then after the sniper, there's one more thing I plan to get. And we're gonna see if it works. So, we're getting close to full auto. Getting close. But as you guys can see, like, this strategy, it really holds off well. It just takes care of everything that comes. Like, fortified BFBs aren't really an issue because there's, like, a lot of popping power in this section right here. Like I said earlier, all the damage is going to be at the front. Like, there's nothing back here, except for the literal last part of my strategy. So we're going to take this out. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go for something that I don't often actually go for. We're going to go for attack shoot. Now, you guys may be thinking, like, what are you doing? But I'm actually going to get a blade maelstrom with even faster shooting. And there's only one time I plan to use this ability. And it's going to be on wave 80. And the reason I do this is because a lot of ZOMGs, or it's going to be a very high health ZOMG. I can't remember. It's either a lot of them or a very strong one. And I want this guy to do, like, a lot of damage when it comes around here. And on top of that, we're going to get a spike factory back here to kind of secure the win. We're going to get spike balls on it, and that's going to be the last thing I get. And if that doesn't work, then I don't know what to do. I think I have this in the bag. I might be wrong about that. 78. Got the spike balls. Those can hit camos. They can hit leads. Like, those are also a ton of popping power. Yeah, there's a 78 push. It tried. It was okay. It didn't go very far. 79. Could be an issue, but I doubt it. My worry is 80. Because the ZOMG may not be ready for it. But it looks like we got it. So I'm gonna use all my abilities on 80, but this one is one that you have to time a little bit. So on 79, there's actually a BF ZOMG right away. I mean, not right away, but like at the end of it, which can kind of scare people because it's like, geez, I wasn't expecting that. Because alternate bloons rounds, if you don't know what's coming, like it can kind of scare you. And now for wave 80, there's tons of them. So I'm gonna get trees and brambles, so the first one shouldn't be an issue. So we're not going to use it on this, but we're going to use the power on the second guy. Now, the second guy is going to turn into BFBs, and when they come over here, we're going to get them with this. See how it just took that out entirely? And that's the win. So, leave a like if this was helpful, consider subscribing, comment down below what strategy I should do next, and thank you guys so much for watching. See ya!